Roundtable.
Roundtable.
Scooby snacks.
Priority.
Gels.
Yes.
I'm U5. You can also call me Five. Kinks, Hood Prophet in the building.
We're from all over the GTA really, because we all live in like different areas of the city.
Yeah.
Scarborough, Rexdale, Brampton, Mississauga.
We're from
Toronto.
Rexdale.
Now we're from Rexdale. It's true.
It's true.
We're a group, so we're a music group, but also do a lot of business together as well as community work. But predominantly, like, for the purpose of this, we do music. Songwriting, artists.
Genre.
Wow.
We do
Kind of have a
like
couple.
we do like Afro
Like
dance
Afro
hall.
pop, dance hall.
Yeah, R&B,
Hip hop, R&B.
Yeah.
hip hop.
genres.
Like we try, like we have like a range. Especially if you hear our EP, like it has that in there, like the
Yeah.
maybe the pop, the Afro dance hall. You get a little bit of everything. Everybody's a little spicy.
We're gonna name the genre Roundtable.
It's roundtable. It's true.
It's pretty round.
I blame him.
I second that as well. Yeah.
It's true.
I get the blame. I always get the blame. But for me, this when I was like younger, I was 8, my brother passed away, so I didn't know how to express myself. So I used like music and poetry as kind of like an outlet, and just meeting like these guys and first 80. Just like we all kind of had stuff that we're all personally going through too, and I was just encouraging like use the music as an art form to express yourself. So. Yeah, I as well started off doing poetry. Some of my influences include like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole. But it wasn't until like I went to this guy's crib when I was younger, and then after he showed me his first song, and it was actually hard. So after that, I got inspired, and then I came with my song, and then he told me it was a banger, and then from there it was just like kept going on.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. Pretty much like all right. This guy.
Pretty much. This guy.
You know what? There was a time that I was like, like we all had like our names and stuff like that, and we all kind of worked in the community. I was thinking of like, what would make sense for us? Because I felt like we were all royalty, but there had to be a meaning towards it, And like Roundtable is a very Arthurian term, like comes from like that Arthur realm, and in the Roundtable, like everybody was kind of equal, like everybody had a say, right? That's why the table was round; it didn't have a head. So I feel like everybody's like king or queens, and everybody has their own say, like, and it's valued in the same way. So, Roundtable, like,
Roundtable. I think for majority of us, it's just expression of like from our experiences in itself. A lot of us grew up without father figures or just like a full stable household. So that translated into our music or poetry, because we all started off doing poetry as well. So, and then after translating into music. So that's definitely the experiences for sure.
Yeah. So the heart, so experience, and also like just kind of like how we're feeling at the time. So let's say for example, we're on our way to our concert, obviously want to get lit, like, want to have fun. It's like whatever you're feeling at that moment, it's like we want to try to reflect that in the music, that like through freestyling or whether it's through writing, like, whatever emotion you're feeling, whether it's you're angry, you're happy, sad, you're feeling motivated, like you just want to be able to transfer that energy into the song. And then once you listen to that song, it's like we want you to like hear how
feel the inspiration.
You know what I'm saying?
The inspiration.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of like business related too. Like sometimes we'll be like, yo, we want to make a song that's kind of commercial. So we made that, this one bang in the club.
There's a song that we designed, designed for specific situations, whether it's performing.
Thought process.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anytime there's something that we end up doing, always the support. There's always support. There's never a time you do anything and there's not someone there to help you, or there's not someone there to say, no, that sounds amazing, or like, even if you're doubting yourself, there's always that energy of you can do whatever you think that you can do. in a greater scheme than you can ever imagine. And that's one thing that I appreciate about these guys. Because like I recently just started making music and recording, and they were like talking to me about it for like 2 years. Like, oh, you have to get in the studio, get in the studio, like, you know? And yeah, it's like after a lot of like, you know, supportive pressure, it kind of it kind of got me to a space where it's like, you know, we can do it not just by yourself, but you can do it as a group as well.
Roundtable.
Yeah, Roundtable.
It was this year before summer began. How did that happen?
I think it was
the Black Music Group. Was it the Black Music Group?
I already knew about R.I.S.E for like 4 or 5 years. I used to go to like some of the events. I have like a friend that brought me out. So I actually seen Randall perform like some poetry like years ago, and I was like, ooh, like I want to do something like that, but I'm not ready yet, you know. So my friend sent us like a flyer about what you guys are doing with like Arts in the Park, and I was like, okay, this is the time frame, and I let them know, and they already knew about like certain people from R.I.S.E from personal experience, and we're like, okay, this is the time to connect, and it's like,
The ball got rolled.
Pretty much.
That's because like there's a lot of people that don't even know about like support systems like this. Like even us just starting out and like putting out music like in like the last year and a half or whatever, I didn't think it was going to be this fast before we started performing and even getting paid. Like that's a big thing for artists, you know, especially for artists who have family that don't believe in that vision, that don't believe that being an artist is anything or anything worth it. You know, it like you guys as R.I.S.E, like you really help us believe that it's worth it, that, you know, it means something. And then our parents to look at us like, oh, what? You just performed where? And it's like, yeah. And they paid you? It's like, yeah, you don't believe. You didn't believe? Believe, man. You know, so it really is like, it's very heartfelt and it really means everything to us. Like,
Yeah. And just in terms of even like the people here, like everybody's just very supportive. Like, you know, we love the community. We just like try to come out to as much events as possible. And yeah, like shout out R.I.S E, you guys are goated.
Yeah. Sure.
Big up.
For sure.
like we're a record label too, so we're actually very supportive of each other in our independent careers. Like if U5 wants to drop a single, it's like, all right, let's work on the music video. What's going on with the marketing campaign? Like I'll take a step back, just studying like the music industry as a whole. It's like I like more A&R stuff, right? So we have management that we've been teaching how to manage us and just getting the support from them. So it's like for people, just finding that support group is very important. I feel like connecting with R.I.S.E is huge because there's a lot of artists and like other campaign managers and people with different titles in the music industry that you can connect with, that can groom you, that can teach you, that can give you a direction. A lot of times with the music, it can be lonely, so it's like a family aspect, right? That's what we are here for. We want that family aspect. So we really feel like R.I.S E and like Roundtable, like we support and follow the same values. So it's like we want to encourage anyone, like, you know, you can reach out to us, you can reach out to R.I.S E, find people, reach out, like don't be afraid.
And like, literally it's just like, just about being yourself, right? It's just about being yourself because like obviously with what's being commercialized nowadays, you might see certain things that what people are doing, it's getting them like to the next level, and you might be looking at that like, okay, maybe if I do this, I'll get to the next level. But you literally just got to be yourself, because there might be that one person who listens to your music, who actually like connects with you, right? But if you weren't like genuine to like be yourself through your music, writing, freestyling or whatever, you would have never made that connection with that person. That person would have never even known that, like, you know, you connect with that.
Yeah, I would definitely say like each, like I really genuinely believe that, and all of us do, is that each person has like a purpose to reach someone. Like doesn't matter if it's 1, 20, 50, like 50, 100, 10,000, doesn't matter. Everyone has a purpose to reach somebody like that will listen to your voice specifically, and just having that confidence and just the drive to voice yourself and voice who you are, your experiences will just it'll bring other people into the fold to do the same. So.
If you can't find a group, build a group. Like, you know, that's what we did as Roundtable. Like, we seen each other, but we didn't really know, like, how we would mend, like, properly yet. So then we started to build each other. Like, yo, I'll support you when you're doing your stuff. Like, yo, like, I'll support you. Not even about a hate thing. Sometimes we push each other in front. Like, yeah, honestly, I didn't want to do a track today. I don't want to. You know? But that's the love. Like, you know, I want to see you shine right now. I don't really care about if I shine, you know. We're all trying to be together and get to the top together. Getting to the top by yourself is lonely. Don't believe in those people. Don't believe in those people.
Yeah. It's not really just about you at the end of the day. It's about everybody that you're working with, you know? And having that love and that understanding with the people that you work with. It's like, it's not just when you're in a slump, you always have somebody that's there to help you out. And anytime that person's in a slump, you always feel obligated to help them as well. Because it's not just you, it's a community that you're building. And yeah, it's like very important to like keep in mind as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You're gonna expect to see more performances, more new music. We actually just dropped a mixtape about a month ago. It's called RTG to LA. So make sure you guys go stream that. We also have this challenge going on TikTok. It's called Raise the Bar. Raise the bar. So basically, you gotta get an object. You just gotta raise that, kind of bench press it. But you'll see it on TikTok. You'll see it on Instagram Reels and all that.
And yeah, just more content. Like, you know, we're gonna be pushing out beer content, just showing you guys like exactly what's going on. You guys get to follow our journey, get to follow our stories, and be a part of, like, you know, Roundtable.
Roundtable. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, roundtable.rtg, man.
Yeah, beyond the music in itself, we're also recently partnered with like a few communities. So like as well as the school, UTSC, University of Toronto, Scarborough. So we partnered to be like their entertainment committee. Nobellum as well. Shout out Nobellum. We partnered with them, and then we're really working towards like bringing the A into STEM, creating STEAM. So that heat, you know. So so yeah, look, you guys are gonna see a lot of like promotions like geared towards them. And us, we're gonna be looking for artists and entertainment to like also bring into the school board, because a lot of artists just don't know how to do so. So we want to provide that avenue as well. So
whatever we can do.
Yeah.